artists. I'm Matt DeFord, and I just have a little review to give today about two calligraphy sets that are on the market. One just recently came on the market, and one's been on the market for a couple years. We're going to be looking at the Kaweco calligraphy set, frosted coconut, and see how its performance and what comes in this packet. We're also going to look at the Monteverde Monza ID calligraphy set, which just came out, and I just got in the mail, and so we're going to take a look at these. I'm excited to talk about them today. Okay, here we are. Here are the two sets. First off, let's look at the Kaweco. This one has been around for a little while. It's a nice set. It has some of the upper end qualities of Kaweco with the nice middle box that it comes in, the logo on it. And I've already done an unboxing of this thing, but I just wanted to show you some of the things and some of the things I've learned from this. This is the set right here. It comes with 12 cartridges, it comes with 3 nibs, and it comes with 3 covers so that you can have them inked, but this seals it so that you can put them in and out. And here's the pen right here. Now this, as you can see, is the same size as a regular Kaweco Sport right here. Same exact size. And it operates just exactly the same. Now I've put a converter in mine because I use mine for illustration purpose. Second one is the Monteverde Monza ID calligraphy set. You can see this comes plastic case, and it comes with 2 cartridges. It comes with 3 nibs. It comes with 3 converters, and then the pen itself. Here's the pen, and it is the same as the regular Monza. Here's an ebony. It's the same size. Now this one has 3 nibs as well. And we'll talk about the nibs in just a second. This also functions as an eyedropper right here, so you can use this as an eyedropper. There's a little rubber ring right there that allows this to become an eyedropper pen if you would like as well. So in my set of pens, I have 2 sets basically. These 3 right here are a set that I use to do my cartoons that I watercolor. So I've got an extra fine, a 1.1 millimeter nib, and a 1.5 millimeter nib right there. So we got that's a Faber-Castell, that's a Monteverde Ritma, and that's a Lamy All-Star. On the other side, I have another set here, and these are the 2 that are competing for the spot right here, because this is for the quotes that I do, and so I use whatever ink. It doesn't have to be a waterproof ink for that. And in this one, I have several. So I've got this is the Lamy, and it's an extra fine. This is a Twisby. It's a medium nib, but I've altered it a little bit to be a little bit more calligraphic. This is the Conklin, and it is a 1.1 millimeter nib, and then these 2 have been competing for the thicker spot of the 1.5. These are my quotes, and you can see I have several different sizes of nibs going on here, with a fun Faber-Castell olive green ink in there currently, and that changes up. I can use whatever ink I want to, and this has been just such a beautiful ink. It was sent to me by Atlas Stationers. So you can see I use extra fine, and I use all the different nibs here to get various sizes. With these, I have to use a waterproof ink, and I've used several waterproof inks, and I'm going to do a video about waterproof inks. This one currently is a platinum pigment ink. It's blue. It's been wonderful to watercolor over the top of. It really holds fast, and I've done several. I realize that these are not the best things. These can stain your pens, but this is my purpose and what I use. So when I do my cartoons, I use watercolor paper because it handles the watercolor great. It also handles the ink really well too. So let's go through these right here with the Kaweco. As it's a mini pen, you want to post it. And I've got in here the, both of these have the olive green Graphon Faber-Castell. So with the Kaweco calligraphy set, you get a nice thick line, nice thin line too. One of the things I have noticed as I've used it, while I'm trying the next one, is sometimes the line will skip, particularly when I'm doing the thin calligraphy. But it flows beautifully. It's a lovely flow. So this is the Kaweco. Okay, with the the Monteverde, not many. It's also very lightweight, just like the Kaweco, so you can do a lot with it. It's not a burden on the hand. There's not a great weight, but and so posting the cap for both of these is pretty essential for the Kaweco, just so that you can have enough to grab hold of, and for this one to create a good balance as you're holding it. So let's do the same thing. So I also have nice good ink flow, thick, extra thin on this one. You can see different thicknesses there. So it's got a good calligraphic flow. It works nicely. There's not a whole lot of difference in its flow, although I have not had a similar problem with skipping with the Monteverde. So I'm going to keep trying it and see what I can find out. See, look, there's some skipping right there. So, quick discussion on pros and cons. Let's talk about the Kaweco. So with the Kaweco, one of the things that I've really enjoyed about it is I took it with me on a trip with art students to New Mexico. But well, I kept it in my pocket with my phone, and so it didn't scratch my screen up. I have other pocket pens that actually crack screen protectors and things like that. So this is a good carry-around pen in the pocket, particularly if you're doing outdoors kind of stuff. Really nice, lightweight, fits really well in your pocket. The other thing I like about this one is the fact that it has the waterproof cover, so that you can use multiple different cartridges at the same time. Now, not being a cartridge user, that's, I think, one of the cons of this one. It has 12 cartridges in the set, though I don't use cartridges very much. I'm very specific about the ink that I use, although that pearl black is a very nice ink. One of the pros is that there are four sizes of nibs here. You've got a 1.1, a 1.5, a 1.9, and a 2.3. Nice nib sizes, nice variety. So that's what I like here. Really, the downfall is occasional skipping and the fact that I had to buy my own converter for this thing. The other downfall is this one is a $70 set, and we'll talk about that in relation to the other. Monza comes with three sizes. Comes with a 1 millimeter, a 1.5, and a 2 millimeter. Now these, as you saw in the set, each size comes with its own converter attached, which is a winner for me. And it has two cartridges there, and that's great. Not being a cartridge user, again, not the greatest thing for me. The other winner for this is the fact that you can also use it as an eyedropper pen, and so you can fill this thing and move it. And so for the test, I used the converter with the ink in there so I could use it, but I do like the crystal clear nature of this demonstrator pen. Another one of the winners of this set is the fact that the Monteverde calligraphy set priced at around $30, so less than half of the Kaweco. Obviously the name Kaweco, and the quality speaks for itself. But Monteverde is also, I believe I have at least four Monteverde pens myself, and I really enjoy them a lot. I like their nibs, and enjoy how they, those Ritmas are just beautiful pens. So I am going to continue using the Monza for the time being, because I have been using the Kaweco now for a few months, since endlesspens.com has allowed me to take it and play with it. I really appreciate their support in that, and I was able to find this one, Gold Spot pens, right away, not realizing that it was a brand new thing, and get it so that I could, because I was looking around for another 1.5 that didn't skip as much as the Kaweco. So I'm going to continue playing with it and see how it works. And that's where we're at. If you have any questions or comments, or anything you'd like me to try out, I'd be happy to. If there's a new pen that you have coming out that you would like me to test out for art or for any other reasons for performance, I'd be happy to do so. Thank you. I hope you have a great day, and keep drawing.